I'm so glad to see you. Today has been yet another difficult day. I woke up in a good mood, and I'm still kind of in a good mood. I had crazy visits last night. I cannot tell you what they were about because I have been trying to remember what they were all about. I want to say I saw another transparent entity, but I'm not 100%. I saw the geometric shapes. I saw what looked like little beings walking around on that side of my bed. But those I'm really unsure about. I can only tell you 100% that I seen the geometric shapes. And I want to say they were orangish pink, pinkish orange. That sounds better. Again, but I'm not sure. I was just really puzzled about the whole thing last night. We had another tornado. Not us in particular, but on the other side of town, and it only touched ground in one spot. And then it's like it bounced or it landed and took off. Something like that. 2 houses got damaged. A lot of trees were down. And it was pretty bad yesterday. Me and my ex went outside, and I'm going to tell you something. He couldn't hear it, and I was floored because I was like, how can you not hear that? We're outside, and I like watching weather like this. It wasn't raining yet, but we saw it coming, which was phenomenal because I've never seen it like that. I'm always in a car and not paying attention to the rain coming in on you. But yesterday we saw it coming off the side street that way, and it bled over to us. But we made it under the porch just in time. But anyway, we're standing out there, and I heard this rumble, and my first thought was, oh, that's thunder. And then I was talking to him, and then it came to my attention that that rumble was still going. And I'm looking around, and you know how you can look in specific directions and you can tell, oh, well, the sound's over there. Oh, well, the sound's over there. You know what I mean? The sound was everywhere. It was like a continuous low thunder roar. And it happened the whole time we were outside. We were outside probably 15 minutes. And I was like, can you not hear that? Then we did hear thunder. And I'm like, did you hear that? And he goes, yeah. And it says that I told him, it sounds exactly the same, but it hasn't stopped. And it didn't stop when we were coming in the house from the rain. And I'm out there puzzled. I wasn't scared. I liked the sound of it, actually. But I'm like, what is that? And why is it not stopping? And you couldn't see. There was cloud coverage. And it really puzzled me. I never heard that in my whole entire life. But I'm looking, and you can hear it in all directions. And it was a low thunder roar, kind of. And it was consistent. And I'm sitting here thinking, I cannot be the only one who hears that. And you have to be paying attention to know it was continuous. Because I think my guides had said, hey, listen, isn't that awesome? Or they were like, hey, listen, it's not stopping. I don't know. I can't speak for them, so I don't know. But yeah, we did see rotation come this way. I'm looking at the front of the house right now, and it was coming at us, and then it dissipated when they got over us. And it would have been a huge one. It was going to be big. Thank goodness it dissipated. We were getting sirens all over our town, and I wasn't traumatized by the last 2 tornadoes that I was actually in. But I was like, are you serious? Another one? Because I felt that because of everybody else who experienced major damage, including businesses. There was major damages. There's houses still that are half caved in. The top floors are missing. It's chaos. And it's still that way today. Popeyes is still kind of like demolished. And then there's a pawn/lease to own place. The whole front of the building went away, and people were going there stealing guns and jewelry and stuff that night until I think somebody got caught. I'm not 100% sure, but we're still rebuilding. And it's been since May, Memorial Day, this May 2024. And I'm sure you can YouTube it and you will see the destruction. Just put Rogers, Arkansas 2024 tornado and you will see the extent. It was bad. And we were on the outskirts of it, and a lot of our trees went down around the house. We got no house damage, no roof damage. And right behind us, there's a house. He had enormous pine trees, and there's a couple still standing, and some of the branches were cleaned off. There was no pine on them. And then half of it looks like it was shaved in half because the other side has pine. And a lot of the other trees were down, and he got house damage. His was bad. I'm not exaggerating. His damage was bad. And here we are with down trees around our house, and that's it. No house damage. But it was kind of fun in a way. It wasn't fun at all, I will say that. But it was kind of fun driving around looking at the damage for curiosity's sake. We weren't the only ones, of course, but we saw cars that were almost flat. And I mean, that was horrible in itself because people have lost their livelihood. And that's very sad. If I was rich, I would be buying them cars and crap just to, make sure they could get to and from work. If they were able to work, actually. How are you liking my hair? I am either going to fix this, just the roots only, to black. It's kind of growing on me, but the black, when my hair's down, the black makes me pale looking. I might try to keep it. I'm not sure. But I was thinking today, I'm just going to strip it and put light brown in it. But I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't have a job, and so me asking for money for my hair just seems like a little bit too much. And he's got other things that he gets besides that. Something happened today that made me upset. Actually sad. Upset and sadness. Not upset as in pissed off. Something happened and something was said, and we sat in silence, and my thoughts were going, I don't want to be here. This is why I want to leave. This is why I want to go to Bali and or travel or even to a different state. I don't care. I just don't want to be here. I'm tired of going through this. And then, I had to be nice. I didn't have to, but it's who I am. Just because of the situation, I can't say a lot, so it's going to sound weird. So I'll just say that. But now that I'm away from it, I'm okay. I'm good. I still don't want to be here, but not as bad as I was earlier. I also want to add something about this house. And I keep wanting to tell the ex about it. Because some mornings, he has to go to work at 3 every now and then. And he's up at 2:20 every single morning at 2:20 a.m. In that hall somewhere, a tone will kind of go like beep, but it's a tone of like, I can't describe it. It's just a solid sound of a boop, kind of. And when I first heard it, I'm like, what is that? And it had just started not too long ago. There's nothing in the hall. There's nothing to even make that sound. And every night at 2:20 a.m., it's a little off. Oh, by the way, I'm sleeping every day for about 5 days now. I'm thankful. If it was meant for me, for some reason, to only sleep every other day, as long as I wasn't real tired, I don't care. I could have done it. And I wasn't that tired on the days that I did not sleep. I mean, I could feel it around 5 p.m. Some days were worse than others, but it wasn't that bad. I think my bed thumper came back last night, now that I'm thinking about it. I think he was thumping on the bed, and then I think I seen him. I cannot remember that. But I need to get my measuring tape out and measure his height, because see the ceiling right there? It's at least 8 feet high. And his top of his head had only been like that far from the top. He's a big boy. And he would be bigger, I would assume, going width-wise and then outward from his face, outward, his belly. A friend of mine drew him, and it seems to fit. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't imagine he would look like that, but it seems kind of accurate. I had so much going on last night that I cannot talk about it all because it's all kind of fuzzy. And there was many visits. I think they knew last night that I was kind of angry about them not communicating. And so I waited to 10 last night, took my sleeping pills because I wanted to be alert when they came. And tonight I won't do that because I'm like, why am I even doing that? Because I woke up every single time that they are here. Why would I want to stay awake and wait? So tonight I'll be taking my pills. Also, I've been beating myself today. I've been beating myself up today about this. I have 2 appointments this week. One was therapy, and today was my doctor. I got the times confused. I thought today was my doctor for, wait, let me back up. Today was my doctor's appointment, and I thought it was 3:30 today, p.m. Of course, duh. So I got up, and I'm just, kind of going about my thing. And around noonish, I realized when I looked at the calendar, oh my God. My doctor's appointment was at 9. And then Friday, my therapy appointment was at 3:30. I had the times. And here's my other problem. I have a whiteboard behind me that's propped up where I can see it. I don't look at it like I should every single day because of my memory. And last night, I didn't look at it. So, if I would have looked at it, I would have caught that. So I had to reschedule for a different nurse practitioner because mine is past January before I can get an appointment. And I actually have an appointment with her in January because now I'm on phentermine. I lost 6 pounds so far. I'm on phentermine, and she has to see me every 2 months. It's a beautiful day. I keep pausing and looking at it as I talk to you, and as you know, I look at the sky a lot while I'm talking to you, and I need to pay attention. But the sky is a beautiful blue today. And then the sun is over the clouds, and it's like a silver lining effect. It's very, very pretty. I kind of wish I was flying through that in an airplane. That would be so pretty. And I wonder what it would look like with the sun beating on the clouds, because I don't think it does that everywhere on every cloud, because some clouds are pretty far away from the sun. I do not recall a time where I was in a plane over the clouds that the sun was on, but it's so pretty. And some of the clouds are so thick that the sun is over them, but on the bottom of the cloud, it's dark. And over here, they're white. So I asked if we were going to have another thunderstorm tonight, and we're not, and which I'm okay with. Since I was a little kid, I'm just rambling. I just caught myself. I'm just rambling on. But since I was a kid, I've been scared of storms. And whenever it got bad, I'd always ask my mom for some reason, is there going to be a tornado? And she would say, well, I hope there is. That way you'll regret everything you've ever done to me. And I would get upset with her saying that. I would start crying, thinking she wants to die, or I took it that way. And growing up, she'd always say that until I become a teenager, And then she would always talk about when she dies, she will come back and haunt me for all the bad things that I've ever done to her. And now that I'm an adult, even, in my 20s, I started looking back and I'm like, what did I ever do to her? I've not done one bad thing to her ever. Why did she always say that to me? She even goes to her friends and lies. She lies to them because they've come to me and told me what she said. And I'm like, are you serious? And I've always wondered, why would she do that to me? I'm her daughter. And on top of that, I didn't do any of that. I always respected her because that was my mom. Of all the crap that she'd done to me, that's my mom. And there was a lack of respect and respect. I respect her because of the title mom. I didn't respect her for the crap she'd done to me, but I still treated her good. Not excellent, you know, and it was just good. It was basic good. But nowhere, no time was I ever mean to her. Ever. There was a time where she was being mean to me, and I was an adult, and I don't know if my two youngest were born yet. I don't think they were. And I don't remember what was going on. I think she was telling me that she was ready to go. We were somewhere shopping, I think. And I kept saying my ex was still shopping. I think is what it was going on. She was ready to go. We were not. And she just kept on and kept on. And it made me mad. And I said, well, if you're in that much of a hurry to go, we'll just walk. And she did. And as we left, we were coming upon her on the road, and I said, get in the car, we'll give you a ride. Nope, she wanted to walk. And to this day, she holds that over my head. And I don't say sorry. I don't, because I meant it. If you're going to act like that, you can walk. I'm an adult at that time, and she's an adult, and she's not going to treat me that way. She was treating me bad, I can say that. What it was, I don't remember. But it was bad. I'm just ranting. I'm just talking. I don't really have a topic, so I'm glad I got on here and just starting to just chatting away. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a let's talk video. I don't know if you like them or not. I don't know, but I love you. I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace.